Evening, everyone. I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and welcome back to Labyrinth of Touhou. Took a short break, and we're ready to continue to floor 9. Um, where we last left off, we stumbled upon all the rest of the ghosts and killed them all, and we returned to Komachi and recruited her. So now she's in our party. I replaced Minoriko with Komachi, so we have another physical attacker with spirit-based attacks. And with our first character that has instant death effects. Other than that, the other thing we found, we ran into Nettori, whose little gadgets she's been testing out, been taking a beating. So she's been having, she had a little bit more trouble escaping us this time, but hopefully we'll catch her the next time. So, on to floor 9. The Great Labyrinth Worse Than Death. Aha. I know what this encounter is. This is, just to go ahead and make it clear, this is Nettori right here. So apparently she didn't get away too far this time. If you didn't accomplish all the other things like doing the random encounters and finding her hiding in each of the previous floors, she wouldn't appear here. Right now we're not ready to fight her. Because she has one more gadget that she hasn't shown, and that one I'm not prepared for yet. Let's go find some Tiku. It's a little bit stronger. This is high pressure. This is just a stronger version of pressure. Has a lot more hit points. And these are Sakura little Tingus. Don't know much about them. Okay, killed those at least. Let's try to mountain break this. Okay, good. Took a little bit more work to kill these, but still within our limits. Alright, so as the name of the floor mentions, this is a big giant maze. I mean a very big maze. Like this entire little map here is going to be filled with little passages. So look forward to that. Let's see these guys are wrong. Little palette swaps again. These are yellow lesser demons. I really don't remember much about the encounters on this floor, so I apologize for that. They do drop bomb rings though, which will be useful, because I'm going to need some fire affinity for a few more boss fights. Blue Knights. You probably noticed that I'm not able to one-shot all these guys, which is good and bad. It means we're fighting stuff that's stronger, which means more experience and more skill points. Maybe. But bad news is it means we're just taking more resources to fight these encounters, which means, you know, we're gonna have to swap in people. If we get to the point where we don't have enough SP to fight off encounters, it's gonna get a little brutal. There's no other gimmicks on this level besides just it being a maze, so I will be cutting the camera off to return to any points that I haven't explored. So hopefully that works out. Yeah, cool. Can I one-shot you as well? Yes, I can. Alright. Well, it's not exactly a one-shot. Marissa softened them up for us. Let's go ahead and swap in. Alright. Yeah, it's good enough. Music here is pretty good as well. Which is probably, but you're gonna hear it a lot as you explore this place. An unfortunate side effect. I can already tell that this is a dead end, but I'm gonna anyway, just so I can have it cleared out. Also, there are treasures here and fun stuff like that. Can we one shot? Yes, we can. Alright, so they have around 5,000 HP. Alright, swap in. Who can I swap in? I'll swap in you. There we go. Nothing here. Also, I think this might be the first floor where we have a battle point requirement, and I'm not sure if I actually meet it. Awesome, we went in a circle. How convenient. So, we cleared all that out. It's not too far away to get to some place I haven't explored yet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just keep the camera rolling here. Ouch. Ouch. Heal that, please. Thank you. That healed everyone to full except for, Yugi. Let's go ahead and use Seeker Dolls. Good work. Alright, go ahead and focus. I'm gonna say go ahead a lot. Alright. Onward. We'll take this path down here. The bad news is, about Nidori, is if you're trying to go off the wiki has no suggested level for Nidori. All it really tells you is you better be strong enough to take her special attack. If you're not, you're probably not going to make it. Kind of like how you try to survive Yugi's attacks, but in this case you have to survive them. You can't really swap people in and out. So, yeah, there's that issue. Let's go ahead and focus. Sorry, just rambling, not paying attention. Good job, Alice. You're really good at clearing stuff. Okay, that's a dead end. This is gonna loop all the way around. Whoa, hello. A new type of sprite, Axe Grandpas. You usually don't see this sprite too often. I can only think of one other place, and it's very far ahead. So we could look forward to that later. I don't know. I honestly don't remember much about these characters. I do know the pressures, the high pressures. If you let them attack, can probably really hurt you with an AOE. Other than that, standard stuff. Just wipe them out before they can attack you. Or try to. Can I punch you at least? Okay. Go ahead and just target you. Alright, defense went up. That's a little annoying. Let's see how much it goes up. Yep, I do 0 damage. Okay, this should work. It has high mind as well, but that buff increased only defense, so... Bad news is, if we run into another one, it's not a big issue until I let them buff themselves. Alright, little event here. Aha! Huh? It's a dead end. Clang clang. Wait, don't get excited. That joke again, Marissa? There's an event icon, so this has to be something. We have to search this wall. Huh? There's something here. Ah, there really is. Rumia. What's that in your cloud of darkness? That's a black cat. Black cat. Let's eat. What the? Black cat disappeared. I don't understand fully but that black cat just now didn't seem like a normal cat. Wonder what it was. Where did the meat go? Always like that till the end. Alright, that was the event I was talking about. That event will not go away. It won't go away if you don't meet with the battle point requirement. Which is kind of a bad part about this game, is there's some events where you don't really know anything about it. I guess the good news is it does kind of tell you that it involves Rumia. if we didn't meet the requirement, it'll be like Rumia will be like trying to search something, and then like not find anything. Fortunately, it doesn't tell you that you need to do more battles with her until like some later events, where it's like, okay, maybe we should do more with this character. That's the issue. You have to have at least 100 battle points to get that event to trigger, to complete that event. The way you get battle points in this game, which I never really explained, was anyone in the front row, or any character that's ever put in the front row in a battle gets 1 point. Anyone that ends the battle in the front row gets another point. So if you have a character that's just grinding in the front row, they'll get 2 points a battle. So essentially, if you want to get this requirement, you need to do 50 battles from beginning to end with Rumia, which is not. It can be an issue for people who don't use certain characters. But for us, it's not really an issue simply because we're using Rumia. Luckily, it was enough times. I don't really use her for clearing, but it still worked out. And we found another event. Alright, let's see if we can do enough damage to these shell things. Nope. Alright. I'm gonna do Evil Ceiling Circle. Of course, it's a composite attack, so it's not gonna do enough to take care of it. What I'm gonna try to do is do Storm on Mount O. Okay, that's not good enough either. Alright, switch in Rumia. Focus. Let's try Dark Side of the Moon. Alright, that's good. So we're gonna have to swap in Rumia for these fights. Or someone that does, actual magic damage. So that's something we're gonna have to keep track of. Let's go and swap you in. Treasure box. Open it. Ring of Faith. I think we already have that. Yeah, we do. It's just debuff resistance. Which will be useful later, but not right now. Alright, so if you look at the map, I'll bring my map on the screen. This area's been closed off, which means we're going to have to go on that path or that path. So I'll go ahead and cut the video off here and just go to one of those paths. So be right back, guys. And we're back. Alright, I went with the closest path, which is this one. So we'll keep following this. Not really following any pattern here. I mean, I'm gonna have to go back to all of these just to, reveal the paths. So it's gonna be a long, compared to the last map where we just kind of cleared large sections at a time. This is gonna be slow and tedious. But this will give us opportunity to gain experience, which we're gonna need. I need to get more skill points. I don't really need levels. I think I just need a lot more skill points. Unfortunately, that's kind of hard to, get. Attack. Wow, hits pretty hard. Kinda do one god there. Alright, taking a little bit of a beating here. Swap in. Well, not Rumia. Let's swap in Marissa. How convenient. Nothing here. I think I accidentally picked the correct path. So I can do that a lot. I really don't remember much about this floor. Usually a lot of my little casual playthroughs on New Game Plus, I usually only go up to about floor 7, and I go and find something else to do. So this floor I'm not as familiar with. You do have to go back here a few times for other things, but otherwise, I'm gonna have a lot of work cut out for you. Just trying to remember everything. Luckily, like I said, there's no teleporters or anything like that. It's just, exploring. It is called Labyrinth of Touhou. Here. Alright. really amazing how Marissa's still doing very well, despite the fact I have yet to put any skill points into her. I mean, she's at least equipped, which reminds me, I never equipped you. That's... I really don't have very many options for her. I definitely could use, like, paralysis resistance or something like that for her, just so I can buff her. That doesn't seem to be an option. That's okay. Just put some Monchoke bracelets for now, and I'll deal with the rest later. Which reminds me, you have gear, right? Yes, you have gear. Cloaks of the Bats. I have so many of those, it's ridiculous. It'll be great when I just eventually just sell them. They'll give me a lot of skill points. I haven't really gotten to the point where I will sell my spare gear yet. Scrobbering of Prayer, we already have that. Swap in some more people. Who can I use? I can use you. Alright, this little area is covered. And it's not much of a walk, so I'm just going to go ahead and backtrack all the way back to the other path we had. Ow. Oh, she had a different AoE. Ouch, that killed Suwaka. Alright, well, go ahead and put you in. Go ahead and heal you. I'm gonna have to head back soon. That didn't work. Heal up. Attack for 1,000 damage. That's just a regular attack, by the way. You know, the regular attacks that we usually try not to do because it doesn't do any damage. Alright, well, we lost one character. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm going to go ahead and just swap in another person. Swap in you. We're probably going to have to take a trip back, just simply because, well, we're kind of out of juice. Also, the bad part about Komachi as a tank is since she always relies on just massive amounts of hit points, she runs out of stamina a lot faster, because, you know, getting hit and all that tends to do that. Like I said, it's just a bunch of winding passages. Like I said, sorry, I'm saying like I said a lot. But, yeah, there's gonna be, the entire floor is gonna be covered with just little paths. So I hope you're gonna get used to it very quickly. We won't be able to completely explore the this floor. There'll be a small section we can't reach until we unlock a certain place, and we're not gonna have to worry about that until we start fighting the Blood Seal bosses. So not until we're like, you know, 100 levels higher. This will work. Yep. Swap in. Guess the problem now is I just simply have too many characters that are good at attacking, so I can't really be as efficient as I was before. Okay, that area's covered. I don't really need to be as, cautious as I usually am, as I should have been on the last floor, except like there's just not really bosses that are hiding anywhere. Let's just do this. So lower defense, yep. Dark side move. Nice. I would like to show off some of Komachi's attacks. We may get to do that soon. Alright. Treasure box, open. Star World bracelet. That's something new. Let's take a look at it. It's a mystic affinity. Not too bad. Not really useful for us right now, though. We will need to get some more mystic affinity for a certain boss later. I'll go ahead and just backtrack. Like I said, it's just another path over here. It's really just those points where I just have to go explore, like, I have to go through half the map to get back to where we were. That's when I cut the video off. Nice! That was with a physical attack, by the way. Go ahead and use this. Dark side. Can you attack it? Yes, you can. There we go. Shouldn't need to do this. Yomu should be strong enough to do what needs to be done. Hopefully. Let's go ahead and use our stronger slash just in case. Unfortunately, it was not enough to kill a high pressure. Alright. Swap you back in. Anyone else I can use? And we can put you in. There we go. I think those things are actually vulnerable to instant death, but I'm not entirely sure. Speaking of instant death, let's show off this move first. It's a row attack, so it doesn't too good, but it did kill one of them with instant death. Oh, shield bash. Someone got that, please. Machuk bracelet. Nice. Two pressures. Evil Sailing Circle. This should paralyze them. Or kill them, whichever. Show off short life expectancy. Over 3,000 damage, not too bad. Anyone else I can use? Yeah, I can use you. Okay. Spirit Box, 4,000 skill points. Always good to have. Unfortunately, 4,000 skill points isn't a lot for most of my characters. Well, not for most of them, but for some of them. We'll use you. Oh. Good news. We hit the checkpoint. I'm pretty sure this isn't a boss, so I'm gonna go ahead and trigger it. Ah, this. Chin, what's up? This is Lady Rang's barrier. Barrier? Really? I don't feel it. Doesn't repel intruders, but instead makes them lost and further from their goal. Just like in Mayohiga, you kept searching for our house but never found it, no? It's the same as that. Huh, that's pretty good. I'd expect that from Rand, isn't it? Why are you proud of it? Anyway, Chin, how should we progress from here then? Nothing needs to be done. What? Nothing needs to be done. Since I'm around, the barrier won't work. Because if the barrier affected me too, I wouldn't be able to return to Mayohiga. So whether there's a barrier or not, there's no real difference. But isn't it amazing? Yeah, your superior sure is amazing. So yeah, Chin is actually a required character, I think, to progress in the game. You'll probably find out at this point. But more than likely, in the early game, you're going to pick up Chin anyway, just so you can get more party members. Anyway, take one step to the right, there's the boss. I think that boss will probably be easier to deal with than Nidori, but I'm not entirely sure. I might attempt it, but not right now, simply because I don't have the resources. It's actually a very easy, but it's actually one of the easiest bosses in the game. But it can be a little bit harder, a little bit tricky if you want to get her item drop, because it's a drop that can't. It's not one you have to grind for. It's one you have to do. You have to fight in a particular way to get it. So I'll show that off later. Let's go ahead and just continue exploring. Yeah, we'll just explore that later. But that wasn't too bad at all. We found that path. We found the path all the way to the. That was the path. That boss is guarding the next floor up. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied again. But yeah, we found the next floor already. I wasn't entirely expecting that, but I guess I kind of naturally found my way. Fortunately, let me go ahead and cut the video off. I'm just going to go from here to there and explore that real quick. And then from there, I guess I'll just have to backtrack to like here or something like that. So, I'll be right back, guys. And we're back. Sorry, I kind of took a few extra steps than I should have. But we're at this little spot. I'm just going to reveal it real quick. Alright, nothing there. I'm going to go ahead and try to backtrack to this spot here. And I'll be right back. And we're back. We're just over here. It should clear out this area here. Sorry, just adjusting my volume. Wasn't enough. That might cause Millie to head back, which would be kind of annoying. Yep. I'll just go ahead and swap in Komachi for now. I want to at least get this little section explored before we head back to heal. there you go. As you can tell from the map, how the map is laid out, it's literally every little square inch is a little path. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video off here. Well, not cut the video off, but well, yeah, cut recording off here, and I'm gonna go ahead and level up, and I'll be right back.